GM guys, welcome back to the Ladders Club. In the last video, we talked about Palantir short position. Went amazing. What an entry. What a trade. Congratulations if you took it. Now, in this video, I'm going to give you two more trades. One is an altcoin limit order. Long limit order, which is a Kapoor limit order. Alright, and the second one is a Polymarket bet. It's not gambling at all. I'm going to talk about the Polymarket bet with proper thesis. Without wasting any time, we'll go into the video. All you need to do is press the like button so I don't have to remind you all the time. Let's go! So guys, let's start like we always do. Looking at Bitcoin higher time frame chart. I know I keep repeating this stuff, but we were in a bull market from 15k until this 126k level. Right now we are in a bear market. Proper bear market. The price is actually moving towards the downside and we don't know where the bottom is going to be, but we are trading. I'm not going to short Bitcoin here because I was looking at that 74k region. Bitcoin never went to that 74k region, but now BTC is coming to lower levels and I'm going to buy. I'm going to put a limit long order. Going on the weekly time frame just to show you where the limit long order is going to be. Look at this. 1 minute into the video and I'm giving you a trade here. Proper Kapoor limit order, and that's why you need to be here in this community, guys. Look at this blue line. This is the 200-week moving average. All right, very important in the bull and bear markets. And now price is coming towards the downside to not only tap this but also go below this moving average. In my opinion, the price is going to take a support at 55.7k level over here around. Let's say the perfect range is 53.3 until 55k level, 53.3 until 55k level. Now, I'm putting this limit order on my real account as well as Bitfunded. On Bitfunded, it's already here. Look, open the long position, this much amount, and the order price is 55.7k. I'm going to put one at 53.3k as well so that I can dollar cost average my own long position on Bitfunded. If you want to trade Bitfunded, link is in the description. Get discount. Do this. Prop funding, one of the best ways, remains one of the best ways to actually get funded and trade with someone else's money, guys. Now, people are like, why is it a bear market? You know, look at the smart people like Ben Corbin talking about this. We are nowhere close to the bottom right now. Bitcoin ROI after cycle peak. Look at that. Bitcoin ROI after cycle peak. Right now, the current cycle is sitting over here. The peak 5, right? So the price is actually going to go towards the downside and go towards that bottom as well. Now, anyone in the market who's talking about this fear and greed index and saying that, oh, in 2012 we were at 10, Mancox we were at 9, 11, COVID crash we were at 9 as well. No, we are at 5 right now, but this does not mean that we are close to the bottom. Yeah, we might be close to the bottom, but this is not the bottom. Don't just buy anywhere, all right? If you understand technical analysis, then make sure that you have your levels sorted and you're DCAing, whether it's in your spot, and you're buying in buckets, whether you're leverage trading. So always make sure that you're not following people blindly and you're also having your own thesis. Now, Dan Crypto is smarter than that guy over here who's actually talking about this, because he said, of course, this is not an actionable metric as explained before. Good that crypto fear and greed index is very low, but this is not actionable. Trust me, it's not actionable. The markets can keep falling and fear and greed index can keep going into the fear territory for a long time. No one knows how long. So keep trading with proper risk management. And Benjamin Corbin, who actually looks at cycles, the past cycles, and always says that history does not repeat itself, but it often rhymes. He says that no one knows where the exact crypto bottom is going to be, but historically, it's not in February. That's a big thing. When you know that it never happens in February according to the past cycles, and the top of this cycle was literally point to point, like the top of last cycle, then the bottom is not going to be point to point, but it can rhyme for sure. So February is not going to be the bottom. You will eventually see a lot of consolidation happening here. And what my base case scenario is, I'm going to show you in the Bitcoin chart. Now, this is going to be a bit scary, guys. So I am expecting Bitcoin to actually become range bound here for a long time. And how long? Minimum until summer. So this can be around 150 to 200 days. Are you ready for this? Are you actually ready for Bitcoin ranging markets, which is ranging markets in one rectangle for a long time, let's say 3 months from now? If you're ready, then that's a good thing. If you're not, then get ready, because the best case or the base case scenario from here is Bitcoin ranging in one rectangle. Why? Because you went down from 92K to 60K in literally 2 to 3 weeks. And it was pretty quick, high volume, high volatility, which is why, in my opinion, now we're going to go into that accumulation. We're going to get that breather. And because we're going to get that breather, I believe that people are going to leave crypto. A lot of people are going to leave crypto. Now, when I say this, I also say this for altcoins. Now, this guy is saying meme straight up looking pitiful right now. And also the altcoins. Look at the altcoin charts. They're actually going below their 2021 lows as well. AVAX, look at that. Those kind of tokens are the worst tokens. You need to have a very narrow watch list while you're trading. And I've always talked about the watch list. I've always talked about what my watch list is. Bitcoin, Solana, Hyperliquid, Zcash, Pump Fund, and a couple of more tokens like Syrup, and one or two which have news. That is it. These are the tokens that I'm trading, and I've only got 4 tokens that I want to buy in my spot. Bitcoin, Solana, Hyperliquid, Pump Fund, Syrup. That's it. That's it. I want to take a trade on Zcash, but not here. Okay. So I've got very less number of tokens that I want to buy on spot, and I've got a very narrow watch list when it comes to trading as well. Remember that. You need to have a small watch list. You cannot have a mega watch list. You cannot have watch list of 1,000 stocks or 1,000 crypto tokens and be like, I'm going to trade from now. No, that is not how this works. Now this guy says, I don't like this. I can stomach BTC going down 85% in 2018 after the blow off top. I can accept BTC going down 80% after macro dies plus FTX implodes. I'm having a harder time accepting BTC dumping 50% when macro is strong, equity strong, metal strong. Why? Everything is in front of you. Software is falling really, really hard. And Bitcoin is high risk, high beta. Then crypto is going to fall as well if software is falling. But doesn't really matter. You are a trader. You need to be ready for every single scenario. And we are ready. Which is why we keep trading. Which is the only reason why we keep trading. We have had these many trades in February. Second week, right? This is the second week of February. Not even done. We took these many trades. So these were the trades. BTC, Pump Fund, Canton, Coinbase in the first week. Then we have Palantir. In the last video I gave this. Go watch the last video. I literally gave you the levels and TP2 hit on this as well. Now I've got Hyperliquid limit order. I'm going to talk about that. I gave this in the last video too. And Ethereum flipping. And that's the Polymarket bet. This is a sports bet. To be honest with you, I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I do it in the next video, but it's not related to finance. A high conviction one though. I'm going to talk about it in the next video. Now guys, all you need to do is subscribe and like. We have already passed 1,000. We have already passed 1,000, and we'll make sure that we continue to religiously trade like a robot, wherein we are not gambling, and also journal and be accountable. I want to be accountable to you guys. That is my main idea. All right. So going to Palantir that we took, the short position, quite amazing, proper head and shoulder, even Mike Burry. So I'm going to show you this thing. I gave the short over here. Look at that. I'm going to go short on Palantir. This was Discord. I gave it in the last video as well. So I took the trade. The price was literally here. And Mike Burry posted after 5 hours. Mike Burry posted literally the same chart. I'm not saying he copied me, because he's been buying the puts for a long time for Palantir, and he's already in the money right now. But we took TP1, we took TP2, quite amazing. And now moving forward, always moving forward, taking profits and moving forward. Hyperliquid. When Hyperliquid was 32 point something, I said that I want to buy Hyperliquid at this level, which is 26.5 to 27.5. And my limit order is proper sorted. 26.5 to 27.5. My stop loss is going to be 3.8%. Pretty simple. Very similar to the other trades that I take, right? And my TPs are going to be manual. Your TPs can be manual too, according to yourself. But my first TP, if I take, is going to be around this level, which is going to be 28.2. So I'm taking the entry at 26.5. My first TP is going to be 28.2, and the rest are going to be manual according to the market conditions, because we are trading crypto and it's really, really difficult to time the market here. Now, guys, next thing I want to talk about is a Polymarket bet. Before that, I just want to say that prediction markets are highly rated right now. They're getting high volume. Look at this. Vegas did 130 million on Super Bowl. Prediction markets did 1.33 billion, 10x Vegas, Kalshi as well. So it's absolutely stunning to see how prediction markets are going towards the upside, and you have to take advantage of it. And also a big shift is happening in crypto right now. People are choosing to bet on prediction markets to predict trends instead of buying tokens. Look, so you have to as well. And I've got this bet for you. Take this bet. Make sure that you're taking advantage of this bet. Will ETH get flipped in 2026? It's a crazy one. Now, look at this. This bet is all about CoinGecko. Now, CoinGecko ranking says that number 1 is Bitcoin, number 2 is Ethereum, and number 3 is USDT, number 4 BNB. Obviously, you can see in front of you. Now, obviously, ETH is gonna... So, the bet is Ethereum flipped in 2026. Ethereum flipped, by that they mean that USDT is going to go above Ethereum, or BNB or anything below Ethereum is going to go above Ethereum in 2026. Anytime, once. Now, I calculated according to the market cap, and Ethereum only needs to fall 26% for this to be true. Only 26%. And we are in a bear market. So I think Ethereum is going to fall 26%, and there's a 50% chance of this right now. It will be 100% soon. So I'm taking this bet. Already here, already in my trade log, accountable. Look at that. Simple. Guys, I gave you trades. I gave you the Hyperliquid limit order, which is very close right now. So definitely make sure that you're taking it with proper risk management on both Bitfunded and the real account. Bitfunded link is in the description. Do use it. Use someone else's money to make money. That is what trading is about. Second thing is the Polymarket bet. Now that is also very important because it's a smart bet. Because you're in a bear market, and if you believe that you're in a bear market, then Ethereum will obviously fall 26%. And USDT it's a stable coin. It's going to remain there. It's going to remain there. ETH is going to fall. USDT is going to remain there. Boom. USDT will flip Ethereum. Simple. And we will win the bet. Any doubts, any questions, put it in the comment section. And now I will go and come back day after tomorrow. Bye bye.